E-Residency welcomes Stripe, Transferwise and Paysera to the marketplace. On December 1, 2019, E-Residency celebrates its 5th birthday. The program is its first of its kind to offer digital identity to people outside the borders of a country, Estonia, and provides access to its unparalleled e-governance services. In its 5 years of existence, E-Residency has welcomed over 60,000 e-residents from over 165 countries. E-residents have started around 7,500 companies, providing products and services as varied as online mapping software, tools for consumers to save them from buying fake, dangerous or illicit products online, and software to support sustainable precision farming. It has not been all smooth sailing though. Like any business, e-residents need the right banking and payment solutions for their companies. Ensuring that they continue to have options has been a fundamental challenge for e-residency, given that many banks across the EU have considerably tightened access to non-residents in recent years. From traditional banks to online fintechs, most e-residents have numerous options to choose from for their business banking needs. Still, given that banking remains a hot topic in our community, we thought it was about time for an e-residency banking update. This article therefore provides an update on banking news and resources available to e-residents to support you in making decisions on banking for your business. The article covers Introduction to the business banking environment in Estonia for limited companies, a brief outline of the different types of banking and payment solutions available to e-residents, latest news about banking and payment service providers in the e-residency marketplace, including a warm welcome to Stripe, Transferwise and Paysera, a short discussion about the challenges remaining for some e-residents due to their location or business activities. Business banking, a hot topic in the e-residence community. The e-residency team received a huge number of questions about banking from potential and existing e-residents. Along with tax questions, they form a high proportion of queries received by our support center and during our live Q&A Zoom sessions, and we also need numerous discussions about banking solution in the e-residents of Estonia Facebook group and our other social media accounts. The fact that banking is such a hot topic in our community is unsurprising for several reasons. Firstly, and most obviously, a bank account provides an e-resident with the infrastructure to store money, make transactions, and generate profits for their business. Secondly, banks across the EU have in recent years considerably tightened access to their accounts to non-residents in the face of higher levels of regulatory scrutiny over cross-border money transfers. This trend is frustrating given that the Estonian business environment is one of the most secure and transparent in the world. Estonia is regularly rated among the best performing countries in independent global rankings related to transparency and preventing corruption. For example, in the 2019 Basel AML Index, Estonia was ranked the lowest risk country for money laundering and terrorism financing in the world. Estonia was also announced in January 2019 as the least corrupt country in emerging Europe and ranked 18th worldwide in the Corruption Perceptions Index by Transparency International. Read more about why money launderers are disappointed with e-residency and how the Estonian business environment is so transparent. Thirdly, Estonian law has implications for the type of banking solutions that can be used by companies. A private limited Estonian company, known as an Osaühing or O in Estonian, and the most frequently used company structure of e-residents, is required to pay a minimum share capital contribution of €2,500 into its bank account and register this in the Estonian Business Register. Read more about this requirement here. What business banking options are available to e-residents? Now, e-residents can use a wide range and combination of payment institutions for their business banking needs. The solution they choose varies depending on physical location, business needs, and prior experience using payment institution services. Many e-residents find EU, EEA-based payment institutions or fintech companies to offer the most flexible and easy-to-access services for running a location-independent company. Payment institutions such as Transferwise, Stripe, Paysera and Payoneer can offer account with many of the same features of traditional banking, including an international bank account number (IBAN) entirely online. E-residents could also make use of a traditional bank in the EU, EEA, for their business banking needs. These banks may not be familiar with e-residency or location-independent entrepreneurship, but there might be other favorable factors such as simpler due diligence, familiarity, if there is an existing bank relationship already, and convenience. Banking service provider news: E-Residency welcomes Transferwise, Stripe, Paysera and Farewell's Holvi. We are constantly working to grow the list of service providers and are proud to announce the recent arrival of Transferwise, Stripe and Paysera to our existing list of banking providers, which already includes Payoneer and LHV. We are, however, sad to report that long-term partner Holvi will no longer take a new e-resident clients from January 1st, 2020. Holvi was our first partner to provide online banking services for e-residents and has since served thousands of you around the world. At this time, however, Holvi has decided to focus its core strategy on micro-business in Europe and move away from providing services to new customers outside of the EU. Stripe offers a global payments and treasury network to businesses of all sizes, from startups to multinational companies. Stripe can support e-residents and their Estonian registered businesses. At this time, however, it is only available for e-residents who are located in one of the 34 countries currently supported by Stripe. Transferwise provides individuals and their businesses with an online account that allows them to send money, get paid and spend money internationally. Transferwise is already used by many e-residents in relation to their companies. It is useful for freelancers, small to medium enterprises, as well as larger companies. Transferwise for Business is available to customers in eligible countries, including the United Kingdom, USA, all European countries, Australia, New Zealand, Canada and India. Paysera provides payment solutions to a large community of online businesses, including those of many e-residents, and is best suited for micro and small companies, e-commerce, startups and freelancers. E-residents with a private limited company registered in Estonia are eligible to apply for a Paysera account with some location and activity restrictions. Business banking challenges remain for some e-residents. Of course, we understand that despite the growing number of options, many e-residents still find it difficult to find a solution for their individual and business circumstances. Banking and payment institutions make their own decisions when it comes to taking on new customers or retaining existing clients, based on criteria they have developed in the interest of their own business. Such criteria generally includes restrictions based on a person's location or business activities. Many banks and fintechs will not provide a business banking account to people who are unable to obtain international financial services because they are residents of a jurisdiction categorized as high risk or non-cooperative, or are otherwise monitored by the Financial Action Task Force. At present, these are North Korea, Iran, the Bahamas, Botswana, Cambodia, Ghana, Iceland, Mongolia, Pakistan, Panama, Syria, Trinidad and Tobago, Yemen and Zimbabwe. But please note that the countries on this list change regularly, so please refer to the FATF website for the most up-to-date information. Also note that this list is based on your location, not nationality. So if you hold one of these passports but live in a non-listed country, you may still receive benefits from e-residency and be able to open an account with a bank or fintech. Banks or other payment institutions also place restrictions on certain business activities, such as cryptocurrency. E-residents should note, though, that recent new laws in Estonia limit your ability anyway to trade virtual currencies through your company if you are not physically located in Estonia. Further, as covered above already, the general banking environment globally has in recent years been the subject of intense regulatory scrutiny over cross-border money flows. Banks and fintechs alike, therefore, take a cautious approach when onboarding business clients that operate across borders, which has affected some e-residents. For this group, we here at E-Residency want you to know we see you and we hear you, and we are working all the time with our existing partners and potential new service providers to increase the coverage of banking and finance solutions to support more e-residents around the world.